Hey guys, it is Tuesday. Instead of doing a regular day in the life type of vlog today, I thought I would just do an overview of what we brought back from our Busy Bag exchange that we did at our playgroup today. So I'm in a mom's group and I've done a couple videos in the past. We do these Busy Bag exchanges every so often, maybe every couple of months or so, and each mom brings her own Busy Bag activity, and then we bring enough for all the kids in the group, and then we all exchange, so we then leave the group with 8 or 9 different activities, or how many ever kids are at the group. So it's a really neat way to add to your Busy Bag collection, and we've ended up with a number of different Busy Bag ideas that I haven't even seen on the web or were just new to me, so it's a really neat idea to add to your Busy Bag collection. So I will show you what we got at the exchange today, and also some of the moms were talking about different storage ideas, because obviously right now mine is like kind of a temporary storage. I use these like reusable bags, and I prefer the ones at the Disney store. I really like those because they have the pocket on the front, but I've just been housing the different Busy Bags in those, and that's not exactly like, you know, A1 type of organization storage. And so a few of the ideas that the moms had that I was going to pass on to you guys, and I'm going to deal with organizing all of our stuff again when we get to the new house. But the first one was putting everything in a binder and using those zippered pouches, the pencil pouches that kids use for school, and a lot of times they'll have a clear front, that for any Busy Bag that fits in that sort of thing, to go ahead and put those Busy Bags in a pouch and then put those in a binder, and then you can easily flip through and find them. I liked that idea. And then another idea was for the larger ones, because a lot of the Busy Bags fit in gallon-sized Ziploc bags, so those obviously aren't going to fit in those pencil pouches, but you could put them in their Ziploc bags that they came in the gallon bags, and then clip them either with clothespins or skirt hangers, you know, that have clips on them, and then hang them from some sort of rods that have, you know, the spring in them, that are spring loaded, whatever those would be called. And you just hang those up somewhere where it's appropriate around your house, or put it in a bookcase or something like that, and you can hang them up that way. So we don't really have anywhere here that I could do something like that idea, but I thought it was a neat idea, so I thought I would pass it along. So I will show you what we got at the Busy Bag exchange today. I think for what I've shown on YouTube, it's Busy Bag exchange number 3. So I will show you the different activities and also the one that we brought to the exchange as well. So I had to use my handy dandy zebra bag here to house all the different Busy Bags, and I'm, like I said, going to sort out a better way of storing everything at the next exchange. But these are the different Busy Bags that we ended up with at this exchange. I believe there were 9 different families there, so there are 8 or 9 different activities, and there's just a couple more down inside of here. I will just go through them one by one and show you the different bags that we got. So first of all, back here is the one that I brought to the event, and this was a transportation themed little Busy Bag that I thought was interesting and a little bit different from anything that we've done at any of the other things. I won't spend that much time on it because obviously I already showed this in a vlog, but I printed these out from a blog, which it has mothersniche.com down here at the bottom, which I believe is the originator of these sheets. And there's just a little map where they can take cars and trains and airplanes around on it. They can also sort by water, land, and sky, and then there's another area to sort by color. So those are the sheets that I printed out and then had laminated. And then also I included 2 little packages of different foam pieces. Now I found these at Hobby Lobby, and I do think that there's probably some cuter ones that exist out there, but these are all I could find for the time that I had allotted. There's different shapes, little trucks, there's sailboats, there's airplanes, so those are really great to sort or also use on the little map. And then there was not anything that was yellow or orange in the activity or in the foam shapes that I bought for the activity. Everything that was in there was either green, blue, red, or purple. So I went ahead and made some caution tape and then also a little cone, a little traffic cone out of felt. And if you guys remember, I was doing pretty much felt activities in the past, so that was kind of a throwback to the activities I usually do. So that way the kids would have something orange and something yellow, transportation related, to sort on the color portion. So I thought that that worked out pretty well, and I was happy with it. It wasn't quite as involved as some of the other Busy Bags that I've done that have had all the foam, or had all of the felt pieces that I had to cut out, but I thought that this was a really fun one, and I like doing the themed ones as well, so that one was fun. The next one is Lace and Learn cards, and this came with some laces down here in the bottom, which I won't get those out, but you guys can see the laces down here. And then the general idea is basically just to lace from the one side to the other with the answer. So you take it from the 3 to the word 3. So this is really great for her Bella at her age, where she's working on the sight reading and that sort of thing of all the different words. It's just reinforcing that. And for Natalie, for the visual, you know, I could even use these cards for saying, you know, where's the 3, and work on the visual aspect of it. So for this one, there are the numbers from 1 to 10. There are colors, pretty much all of your standard crayon box colors. Then there's also words, and I thought that this was great for Bella since she's basically at that kind of entry reading level. So they have the picture here at the side, so say you have a hat, and they would lace from one side to the other, matching it with the word. So this is really great reading reinforcement, especially if you have a new reader. So I really like these. This has got some basic 3-letter words on here, another 3-letter word here, just kind of basic words like dog and sun. Some more on this one. They're just all different pictures that match up with the words. And then the last series is matching the uppercase letters to the lowercase letters. So for this one, obviously they just lace through the F, you know, F to the F, I to the I, and that sort of thing. So this is also great because it works on their motor skills, and that was one of the things I was the most excited about, because Bella knows all of the answers on every single one of these cards. So for her, she's really at the point where she needs to work on the motor skills of taking the lace through and putting it through. Lacing is just something that we started working on, and so it's something that I want to continue working on, so I thought that these would be great. So those are the Lace and Learn cards, and I believe the mom actually made her own template for these. This is not something that you could print out, but if I get a link or anything where, you know, maybe I can get her to upload it on the internet, I will let you guys know, because she did a great job on these. She really did. So then the next thing is sponge blocks, and Natalie loved these. Natalie already likes blocks just to begin with, but she loved that these had just a little bit of a texture to them. These were great. They had like sensory things in mind. So this was great for Natalie because it had kind of a sensory texture to it, and she really loved squishing them. She loved stacking them up. And then what the moms were saying with these, they're really nice because you could take them when you're traveling. They obviously don't take up as much space. They'll squish down as regular blocks, so you could bring them as a toy in the car or on a vacation. And then if you use them, you know, out in the world somewhere and you want to sanitize them, they were saying to just put them in the microwave, and then that sanitizes them and they're ready to use again. So that is the sponge blocks. This is a sensory bag, and this is basically a balloon. This particular one has flour in it, and it just gives them a sensory feel of, you know, squeezing and touching different textures. Now for the sensory bags, you can fill them with different things like rice, pastas, all sorts of different things. Anything that basically will pour into the balloon and gives it kind of a squishy feel. So you can set them, you know, a couple of them up in a line, and they have different textures, and so it's just a really great way to work their senses. The next one is a little paperclip activity. Obviously this one will be more Bella than Natalie, but I'm not going to dump everything out here. I'm just going to try to show you. There are different popsicle sticks down in here that are colored different colors, and they have magnets on them, and then the kids are supposed to stick or pick up the different paper clips and put them on the correct color. So that's a neat color matching game. This was another one that both the girls loved. The girls love pipe cleaners, so pipe cleaner activities are really great for us. There's just different color pipe cleaners down in here, and then it works their motor skills putting the pipe cleaners through this sink drain. And I believe the mom said that she got this just like at a dollar store, Dollar Tree type of place. And so they just divide up the pipe cleaners so they've got different colors, and they can just go to town making their own little activity there, putting it through the different holes, and the pipe cleaners fit through there perfectly. The next one is super cute. It has a couple different activities in it, and this is monkeys in a tree. So there are 5 little monkeys here, and there's also some apples and some alligators in here. And this is my friend, actually the mom that was hosting this, and this is based off a song that we learned at one of our preschool classes that we took together. So if you guys have ever heard the song, way up high in the apple tree, 2 little apples smiling at me, I shook that tree as hard as I could, down came an apple. That was good. So that's one of the songs we sing at that preschool class. And so you could put the apples up here, and as you're singing, you know, you could take the apple off. The other one, this is what we sing to Natalie when she's getting her diaper changed, and she thinks it's hilarious. 5 little monkeys swinging in a tree, teasing Mr. Alligator, can't catch me, no you can't catch me. Along comes Mr. Alligator, quiet as can be, and he snapped that monkey right out of the tree. So that's how that goes. Sorry for my singing, but she just gave a little printout for the moms that hadn't been in that preschool class with us. So there are the different words for them, and then you just count down from highest to lowest on both of those songs. And then obviously you can use this for counting, so if there's 3 monkeys in the tree, how many are there if we add 2? And then the last suggested activity for this, because all these pieces are laminated, she says you can write on these with a dry erase marker, especially like the apples. You could write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on them, and so you could tell them, you know, put the 1 on there, put the 2 on there, or if you have 2 apples on there and add another one, how many would there be, and that sort of thing. So this is a super cute activity, and I love this one just because, you know, we've done these songs forever in these little preschool classes, so, you know, I'm acquainted with where this activity came from, and I think it's just a super cute idea. The next activity is a cupcake count, and it looks like this mom found this activity at filefolderfun.com, and so she has it inside of a file folder. And then on the inside there are just a number of cupcakes with different numbers on there, and then a random bag of cupcakes, which I'm sure you can use to stack up and count the numbers. You can use for matching the colors. So there's a lot of different possibilities with this one, and I thought it was a neat idea to use the file folders because obviously that's really easy storage. If you had a number of these, you could just stick them all down into their file folders and easily put them in some sort of office supply container, you know, that's already made for file folders anyways, and that's a neat way to store your busy bag activities. So that one was cute. Alright, and last but not least is the Clothesline Busy Bag, and you can see my girls have already been in this. The mom had the little clothespins all nice and wrapped together, and my girls have already been in this trying to play with it. So basically you can hang the clothesline indoors or outdoors, and you can have them clip the clothing onto the clothing line. My girls actually even just liked taking the clothing pins and clipping it to the clothing. They were having fun just doing that. And then also you can make different patterns with the colors and that sort of thing. So there's a lot of different color activities that you can do with this one. And then this one's just also kind of a fun, like, around the house creativity activity for girls if they like dealing with clothing, and then also good for the motor skills if you are, you know, using the clothing line and they have to use the hand-eye coordination to clip them. So I really like this clothing line busy bag activity, and that is one. I don't know that I've seen that one before, and I thought it was a really cute idea. Alright, so these are all of the busy bag activities that we brought home from our busy bag exchange today, and hopefully you guys enjoyed seeing the different things that we got at our busy bag exchange, and maybe it gave you some ideas as well. So definitely let me know down below if you have any questions, and thanks so much for watching. Have a great day.